Talk about my mother and I'll wipe out your heart, the snake spewed, launching for her. Ryan held him back. Last time, I'll handle her. He pushed the trap aside, leaving his brother stewing in the corner. Ryan turned to Sophie, his eyes clear as glass. You think we're the cowards? You were the one who said Tedros was a bad king. In fact, during the carriage ride to recruit the armies, you said I could do better. That you could do better. And here you are, acting as if you stood by your dear Teddy all alone. Sophie bared her teeth. You set Tedros up. The snake was your brother. You lied to me, you cockroach. No, the king slashed, hardening. I didn't lie. I never lied. Every single word has been the truth. I saved the kingdoms from a snake, didn't I? I put Excalibur from his stone. I passed my father's test, and for that, I am king, not that fool who failed at his test again and again and again. Those are the facts. That speech I gave to the army in Camelot Hall, all of that was true too. It did take a snake to bring forth the real lion of Camelot. You laughed at me when I spoke those words then. You wanted to marry me. I thought you were talking about Tedros, Sophie screamed. I thought he was the real lion. Another lie. In the carriage ride, I told you that Tedros had failed, that he had lost the war for people's hearts, that a real lion would have known how to win. You heard me, Sophie, even if you don't want to admit it. It's why you fell in love with me. And now that everything I said would happen has indeed happened, you act like as if I'm the villain because this isn't exactly like you imagined. That's cowardly. I loved you because you pledged your loyalty to Tedros and Agatha, Sophie thought. I loved you because I thought you were a hero, because you pretended to love me back. Again, a lie. I never made such a pledge, and I never said I loved you, nor did you ask if I did, said the king, moving towards her. I have my brother. I have the bond of blood, which is forever. Love, on the other hand, is fragments. Look what it did to my father, to Tedros, to you. It's made you foggy-eyed fools. So, no, I don't love you, Sophie. You're my queen for a reason deeper than love. A reason that makes me willing to risk having you by my side, despite your sympathy for an impostor king. A reason that will bond us more than love. Bond? You think you and me can have a bond? Sophie said, recoiling from him, knocking into a maid. You're a two-faced lunatic. You had your brother attack people so you could ride in to save them. You put a sword through my spine. You imprisoned my friends. They are still alive. Be thankful for that, said Ryan, cornering her. But right now, you have weathered your loyalty to the wrong king and the wrong queen. You are blinded by friendship. Agatha and Tetris are not means to rule the woods. You and I are, and soon you will understand why. Sophie tried to move, but he took her damp palm in his. In the meantime, if you behave as and Los Angeles is reasonable, he said, softening, the maids and cooks will grant any respect you have. Then I request Tetris be freed. Sophie spat at him. Ryan paused. I said reasonable. Sophie whipped her hand away. If you are Alphason, so you say you are, then Tetris is your brother. Half-brother, said the king coldly. And who's to say that's true? Who's to say he's King Alphason at all? Sophie gaped at him. You can't just mold the truth to fit your lies. You think that's Tetris shares our blood? Japheth pointed from the corner. That's ringing little tart. Unlikely. But maybe you give Ryan an extra kiss tonight. He'll poison the boy instead of chopping off his head. He smiled at Sophie and flicked the tongue like a serpent. In love, Japheth. Ryan closed. Sophie could see one of the maids shivering in the corner, head bowed. I told the maids what you have done, Sophie fumed. They'll tell the rest of the castle. They'll tell everyone. That you're no king. And that he's no leech. That your brother's the snake. All of them know. Do they? The snake asked, raising a blow at his brother. Doubtful, said the lion, turning to Sophie. These were Agatha's chambermaids, so their loyalty to me was questionable to begin with. Instead of letting them loose the woods, I gave them the choice between a swift death and serving me and my brother, provided they endured one slight modification. Modification? Sophie couldn't see their faces, but the 5 maids appeared healthy. No missing lips or marks on their skin. But then she saw the snake's eyes flash, the same insidious flash she had witnessed whenever he had done something especially evil. Sophie looked closer at the maid nearest to her, and then she saw it. A long, thin scream sliding teasingly out of the maid's ear, eerily skulls glinting in the lamplight before it wedged right back in. Nausea coated Sophie's throat. Whatever you have told them fell upon deaf ears, said Ryan. And given that Japheth promised to restore them to their original condition only once they proved their loyalty to the new king, I doubt they'll listen to you anyway.